Welcome to Illusion Fox Gaming. I just thought I had a save in this, but apparently not. Apparently not. Huh. Learn something new. Wonder what happened to my save. Oh well, that's neither here nor there. It is what it is. And we'll just have to work with it.
Oh, I do apologize. Am I disturbing you?
No, please. Do come in, Mrs.
My name is Miss Alice de Bouvier. I'm Mr. Holmes' new neighbor.
Oh, I didn't have the pleasure to... I am Dr. John Watson. Could we provide you with any assistance?
She is not the concern, Watson.
I'm... Then, what is this about?
That child standing sniffling behind her. Get rid of him, Watson.
But he is shivering with cold. And he is upset. What happened to him?
Little Tom knocked at the wrong door.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Oh, boy, come in. Warm yourself by the fire. Can I offer you a cup of tea, Mr. Bouvier?
Well,
It is not as though we are disturbing you-know-who. Are we?
I suppose not.
Since you are our new neighbor, it is perhaps better that you know what he's like.
You're starting to worry me.
Well, Mr. Holmes is relapsing. This illness that he has seizes him when he finds himself with nothing to do. He becomes completely asocial. And alas, this is a very difficult, medically incurable case. Now, this must stay between us.
Of course, I understand. How very sad.
But there is a cure, if only a temporary one. A thrilling inquiry. Most certainly. If he refuses this one, then his condition will worsen.
Oh, I am still here, you know. I didn't fall out of the window. Very well, then.
Thank you, miss.
Now tell me, boy, what brings you here?
It's my father, sir. He's missing. I, I don't know what to do.
Missing, eh? And what do the police say?
The police, they don't believe me. They say he's just abandoned me. But that's a lie.
Obviously. Your clothes are well mended and you can read. Your parents may be poor, but you are loved.
Yeah, well, it's just the two of us now. My mother died when I was a little one.
And that's just one more reason for not leaving you. Your father doesn't seem the irresponsible type. He's very good to you.
Well, that's right. But he has no fixed work, so he often takes odd jobs for the day, 'cause that's all he can find. Only this time, he didn't come home.
What's his name?
George Hurst, sir.
And when was the last time you saw him?
3 weeks ago. He left for a new job, but this time, he was acting a bit strange and angry.
Strange. In what way?
He said to me, "Son, I'm out on a special job. Don't you dare move from here." I think something went wrong.
3 weeks? That's a long time.
Well, every day I thought he would show up. And anyway, I can look after myself. What do you mean, sir?
Nothing. I was digressing. Very well. Your address, please, Tom.
12 Dorset Street, the first floor, door E. It's in Whitechapel, sir. But I ain't got no money to pay.
Who asked for money, Tom? Your case seems to be the very medicine I need. I'll meet you there shortly.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Surprised there was no option to edit the graphics.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. My archive. I can always consult with it. Watson documents our adventures in here. My archive. I can always
That's a more classic look for Sherlock, I feel like. We'll go with that.
My analysis table. It's useful for my work.
Poor child. Holmes, you should help him.
Brave Toby, best nose in the British Empire. A map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful.
Yes, could be useful. Could be absolutely useless. Well, that kind of sucked.
Well, first of all,
Dancing elephant. Strange, but it somehow makes me think of Mycroft.
I don't know, go with you. Fuck everybody. I don't take a fire. Don't play over there. Yeah. I don't know, go with you. Fuck everybody. I don't take a fire.
Wait a minute, what the hell?
We need to help Tom find his father, Holmes.
Yeah, but where am I supposed to go? I got no map. It's not like there's street signs anywhere either.
I don't know, go with you.
They call it with pleasure. Drinking back.
Probably a smart move, that.
Dysentery. Watson was kind.
Okay. Really wish I knew where the fuck this house was. I forget what street I was currently on. I don't know, anyone want to go over here Whitechapel?
These streets are too narrow for the cab. I'll have to walk. Excuse me, how can I get to Dorset Street? Is it far?
You're heading the wrong way. You need to go back and then go through the arch.
Okay, so come back this way.
Whitechapel High Street.
Yay, a street sign.
North Street.
Sorry, I'm working. I can't open the door.
Now, what house am I looking for? 12 Dorset, that's 14. 13. 15. 12.
"'Tis our home, Mr. Holmes."
Old clothes, soiled and worn.
The roof leaks all the time. Father used to fix it.
It's too dark. I can't see anything.
Please, sir, find my father.
Huh, so that's why you came to see me. A collection of worn-out and second-hand books. George Hurst was providing his son with the best education that he could afford. Food's running low. It's already 3 weeks since George Hurst's disappearance. Well, I can see the preparations for peasant soup, a clever concoction for somebody with apparently no culinary skills. Hurst covered his bills ahead of time, thus providing Tom with security and sustenance.
My mother, sir. She died when I was very young. My father told me what she was like, but that's all I have.
I'm sorry, Tom. My mother left me... Old clothes, soiled and worn.
Get on the damn ladder.
A leather satchel, what's in it? Just some old things. The old tab... The old Tabard pub, North Street. Glue. Probably taken from a wall. George Hurst's work was varied. He was evidently a hard-working and valuable hand. The old Tabard pub? Did you hear anything about it from your father, Tom?
My father's a regular, but he's not a drinker, sir. It's close by on North Street. Please, sir, find my father. I hope you'll find my father soon. I hope you'll find my father soon.
Can't give me any more information, kid. Be mighty nice if you could. North Street was back this way, I think.
Good day, Mr. Holmes.
Well, if it isn't young Wiggins. And I see you found yourself a job.
If you can call it that. I hate it. But if you've got any proper work for me...
I just might be in need of your assistance later. Wait here. There's nobody at home.
And not that that was the door to the old Tavern Pub. This is North Street.
North Street. There's nobody at home.
Why would you have the sign cleared on the all the way fucking down there? Like, seriously?
I need to earwig to find out who...
Boss, beware. When we're screwed, we multiply.
Equality for the working class.
I'm glad I'm my own boss. I can complain only to myself. Or to Watson.
The man who's offering that special job has a proper set of mutton chop whiskers.
There's no one to eavesdrop on from me.
No. That fellow who's offering the special jobs, he never drinks alcohol.
So, the man I'm looking for has whiskers and never drinks alcohol. This must be the man that I'm looking for.
"30 minutes later."
Interesting. Missing person. I should find out more.
Five Dorset Street.
see that gentleman, I need you to follow him and report back to me.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
Never changes. Dirt and beggars
Yellow
everywhere.
flag over. I don't wanna go with this bugger. I don't wanna go with this bugger. Everybody. Take a smile on me. I don't.
Pumpkin, cabbage, sheep.
They won't let me pass. I'll need to find another way.
Rich folk feed me to their dogs.
Living costs are too much these days. My son has to sewers. He's only 7.
Stop crying and get to work.
Ah, boys from the Bruisers gang. Better keep out of their way.
Stupid kid.
I'll be able to continue the chase if I climb up the chimney, but it's dangerous.
What are you waiting for?
Please, you don't have to beat him. I'll do it. I'll clean the chimney.
Go on then.
Like, where the fuck is it? Like, where's the right spot? I almost killed that kid.
He's still here. That's a relief. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Come from?
Came from the roofs. That's where.
What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor in the morning?
Oi! What are you doing in my garden?
I know that boy. He shoots. Hey, Jim. Can you lend me your kit? I'm on a secret mission for Mr. Holmes.
Hurry up.
I should remove the dirt first.
Did you fall asleep? What are you...
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I'm still learning.
God damn it. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Get away from me, boy.
At last the weather's good. Last week was freezing.
I'm glad it doesn't get cold again. Oh no, man, it's so cold.
I can't lose him now. interesting. What's going on in the yard? Locked. Wow, a lot of expensive stuff. I can't see what's inside. It's too dangerous to enter. I can't see what's inside. Do only 2 people live here? I wish one was me. Bags of food. I like this house. It's too dangerous to enter. Ah, a coat of arms. It might help Mr. Holmes. I'll make a drawing of it. Time to report to Mr. Holmes. Let's get outside before I get caught.
Wish I'd been that smart when I was a kid. Because I was most certainly not.
Wigan's tale was quite unusual. What do you make of what he found, Holmes?
Wiggins did a good job. My analysis table. It's useful for my work. That's not the one I need. Here it is. So this man could be Lord Marsh. Huh. A lord who hangs around in a public house. Let's pay a visit to Lord Marsh. We'll pretend that we're interested in his charitable activities.
Sounds like a good place to start.
Mr. Holmes, you have a visitor.
Oh, just ask him to wait.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. This young lady refuses to wait for anything.
What?
Father!
Caitlin!
Miss Caitlin's boarding school was flooded. Everyone was sent home.
As if it could smell any mustier.
My word, how is it possible that you have grown up so fast?
You'll be staying. Wherever will we put you?
Holmes, I'll give her my room, of course.
What do you have to say, Kate?
You're on a new case. A respectable lady who's being blackmailed? Or is it a love story between a prince and a suffragist?
However did you guess?
You will tell me, won't you, Father?
We'll see. If you behave.
All right, then. Have fun. I'll go and unpack. Will you help me, Mrs. Hudson?
It's wonderful to have Kate home.
A map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful.
What can I do for you, Mr. Holmes? What can I do for you, Mr. Holmes?
Well, if you know how to get to where I want to go. Practical Motherhood. It's an odd book. But I guess now that he's stopped taking care of his daughter, probably a good book for him to read.
Holmes, about Caitlin.
Yes?
She has grown up, hasn't she? Don't you think it's time to tell her?
To tell her what, Watson?
Well, about her father.
Never. Absolutely never. Do you hear me?
Holmes, you were responsible for the death of her father. You owe her the truth. She is old enough now.
I would lose her. Can't you see that? She must never know, Watson. Is that clear?
Holmes.
It won't and can't happen.
Come in, please. Good day, gentlemen. Welcome to my home. How may I help you?
Good day to you, Lord Marsh. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Let's see, what other observations can we find here? Character portrait complete? Woohoo!
I hope we're not disturbing you. You are with your physician?
Yes, this is Dr. Reuben Fisher. But no, please, I'm intrigued by your visit, Mr. Holmes.
I'm glad to hear it. The last thing I'd wish is to upset the patient. Lord Marsh, can I just say that I admire all of your efforts in assisting the poor of London?
Yes. It is a war that we must fight, on our streets and now too from my home. You must surely have noticed those bags full of items, clothing and books for the unfortunate.
That is inspirational. At my own humble level, I too try my best to support those in need. I thought perhaps that I could be of some assistance.
I don't see why not. I already have the valuable assistance of Dr. Fisher, who happens to be my personal physician.
Forgive me, Lord Marsh. You're looking very pale. Might I offer Dr. Watson's assistance?
That is kind of you, but I feel confident that I can provide Lord Marsh with the care that he requires.
How long have you been like this, my lord?
I'm fine, Dr. Watson. Don't fuss. It's only influenza. I'll be better in a few days. I can feel it already.
In that case, why are you taking such powerful painkillers?
Excuse me, what do you mean?
Mr. Holmes is referring to the pills on your table.
I'm sorry, but that's a medical confidentiality.
It's curious. Your face seems familiar to me, Doctor. Oddly, I'm associating it with Whitechapel?
Well done. You are right. I do occasionally frequent a few hostelries over there, would you believe it? Not that I am a drinker. But there, dressed as a working man, I can approach the other fellows to see if they might be interested in a special job.
A special job? May I ask what you're referring to?
Certainly. Since Lord Marsh began his special education program in 1889, he foresaw that such people would need an occupation of some kind. And so, with or without education, we propose these opportunities to work with Lord Marsh. It offers the less fortunate a chance to help make London a better place.
That's remarkable.
Yes, indeed. In order to truly see, one requires vision, yes? But also insight, and Lord Marsh has believed this since he was a child.
Oh, Dr. Fisher makes it all sound so romantic. Let's close this topic.
Sure he does.
Lord Marsh even helps hospitals. A provision dealing with the paupers of Whitechapel. John Strobridge. I've seen this name before. It was on a missing persons poster. Last year, 3 orphans were put through medical college. Thanks to Lord Marsh and the special education program, a great many poor people will have a second chance in life. Lord Marsh, hunting with his friends.
Ah, my dear comrades, Lord Collins and Lord Harrington. If it wasn't for this godforsaken English malady, I'd be with those rapscallions right now.
All in due time, my lord.
Some malady. I
can't quite work it out. Do you have any idea as to the number of people who might owe you their lives?
Oh, don't embarrass me, Mr. Holmes. But indeed, these people have become like a family to me.
That would be a fairly large family, I imagine.
Yeah, probably is.
Yes, the list would be longer than any of your short stories. As for how large, well, Fisher is the one who keeps record.
Might we take a glance at the list?
I regret that is impossible. It is confidential. I stand firm upon that point, Mr. Holmes.
I quite understand. We'll most certainly send a donation towards your educational program. I shall take my leave then. I thank you both, and I wish you all the very best, gentlemen.
Likewise, Mr. Holmes.
Uh-huh. The guy's hiding crap.
I'm intrigued by the special education.
Is there something else that interests you? Despite my title, yes.
Lord Marsh believes that he can help all these poor people.
I've never seen so many provisions for the poor, and certainly not in a lord's house. It appears that Lord Marsh spent a great deal of his money on aiding the poor. Humanitarian aid for an
he
orphanage.
seems to do just that.
Aid for the paupers of Lambeth Workhouse. It's extremely honourable to devote one's whole life to assisting the poor. Bags full of food. It's closed.
Despite my title, yes.
Anything I might be missing in here that might be useful? Doesn't appear to be.
Locked. It's shut tight.
Unfortunately, I don't have any clues as to what to do next. Where to go next.
I'm gratified by your interest in my charity. You're the first who has offered to help. Is there something else that interests?
I'm intrigued by the special education program.
Go to Hearst's house here, because I don't know what else to do at the moment.
Mr. Holmes, do you have any news about my father?
Tom, not so fast. I wanted to ask you if you remember your father mentioning anything about a special education program.
An education program? No, he only talked about a special job.
What's this box, Tom?
Oh yeah, I just found it, Mr. Holmes. It was ever so well hidden. I've no idea why.
Well done, my boy. It could prove very helpful. Wolfjack. Looks like a military badge. This oil can also be used on weapons. A ramrod to clean a rifle. Tom, does your father own a rifle?
A rifle? No. If he had, he would have shown it me.
I'm sure that he wouldn't have shown it you. I need to find this rifle. This scrap of cloth was used to oil a firearm. Tom, does your father have any other property?
No. Well, at least I don't think so.
I have to take Toby. He'll take a sniff of the oil, and we'll find that rifle.
Go back.
Holmes, we need to help poor Tom.
Here it is. My analysis table. It's useful for my work. Come on, Toby. It's time for you to earn your keep. Watson?
I prefer to visit Lord Marsh. I'm worried about the condition of his health. I prefer to visit Lord...
You do that. I'm going to go with the puppers.
Search, Toby, search. It's only a garden shed. Let's go on.
Well, it's one of the spots my nose sent me to.
What's in there?
I don't know, but we're about to find out.
Brave Toby, best nose in the British Empire. People use this cellar for storage. Nothing that could interest me. Pile of rubbish. Just some old things. It's not here. Old things. Just rubbish. Tom's photograph. Let's try to get inside. There's no space for this lockpick.
I guess that worked.
This case must have been full of cartridges. A map of Epping Forest. Let's compare this list with the evidence that we found earlier. This is the list of selected participants for October's special education program. According to this poster, John Strobridge is missing. Let's compare them with people from Hearst documents. This man appears in both documents. All the people in Marsh's document are marked and dated in George Hearst's files. News clippings on Lords in the education program. Why are they here?
British history belonged to the Lowbit Scouts.
Ordinary. Brave Toby, best nose in the British Empire.
So literally, I actually have to go back to...
Well, well, sweet slumber after a hard-working day. On my pillow. Well, well, sweet slumber after... Well, well.
Actually, this isn't where I want to go.
I hope you'll find my father soon.
Okay, so I guess I'm actually still looking?
A map of Epic. There was something on the stand. There was a rifle here. George Hurst took it with him.
Holmes, what are you doing here? What are you planning?
A mission of my own. You must play the role of the conscientious doctor while I sneak inside Marsh's house. That's the only way of helping little Tom.
And it's like, oh, okay, fine, whatever.
The window is firmly shut.
How can I help you?
I came to visit Lord Marsh.
What for?
I would very much like to see Lord Marsh, if you please.
Oh, you're so clumsy. Can you please not...
I have to visit Lord Marsh and offer him my services.
Fisher, please, allow Dr. Watson to enter.
Fucking breaks any more goddamn vases.
Good job, Watson. Lord Marsh is a keen hunter. I can hide here. Let's see how hard to crack this safe is.
Doctor, it appears that you were impatient to pay me another visit.
Indeed. Will you allow me to examine you? A second opinion, so that the great Lord Marsh does not become the late Lord Marsh.
Well, since you put it that way, very well.
Shall I retire to your office, Lord Marsh?
No, please, Doctor. I insist that you stay. I shall need your assistance.
Will you break anything else?
I'll try my best.
How that doctor just doesn't notice that he's there is beyond me.
November 7th. This means that the meeting is planned for today. I have to finish my search of the office.
No, I think I'm actually done. I think.
I'd suggest that your current weakness is perhaps more than a simple case of influenza, Lord Marsh.
Where might your companion be, Dr. Watson?
Oh, he's busy poking his nose into other people's business, I'm sure.
My lord, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I must remind you about your meeting.
Is it already time? My apologies, Dr. Watson, but we are expected elsewhere. Might we offer you a lift?
You are going out? I'm not sure that's wise in your condition.
It's probably not.
I value your opinion, but misery never rests, and I am needed.
Well, do please take good care of yourself, Lord Marsh. I'll send you my diagnosis, Dr. Fisher.
Thank you, Dr. Watson. Farewell.
Practical motherhood and parent craft.
Holmes, come here. This is serious.
Watson, what are you doing at my table?
I just need to check one thing about Lord Marsh. My intuition tells me that Lord Marsh is hiding something about his disease. His cough, in addition to his fever and his usage of strong painkillers, leads me to believe that he is seriously ill. Let's study it more closely. Sputum with tiny drops of blood. I could take a sample and examine it under the microscope. I need to take a sample of it using the glass rod. Let us apply chemicals to color the sample.
Let's go with methylene. No.
I need a pipette. Let us apply chemicals to color the sample. This chemical should be applied third.
This is unnecessarily
Now,
tedious.
let's examine the colored sample under the microscope. A mycobacterium. It appears that Lord Marsh is seriously ill. Holmes, this is no longer a laughing matter. It is just as I feared. Lord Marsh is suffering from tuberculosis.
You don't say.
Yes, I do say. And Holmes, he will die if he is not transferred to a sanatorium as soon as possible.
And yet both Lord Marsh and Dr. Fisher are doing their best to hide this fact. How interesting.
But why?
Why indeed, Watson?
Oh, dear God. You don't think that Lord Marsh contracted tuberculosis while aiding the poor? How terrible. I have a commitment that I can't possibly cancel. Holmes, during my absence, please be extremely careful. This disease is highly contagious. And remember that we have women at home.
Thank you, Miss Alice. Until later.
I'll see you soon, Caitlin.
Where have you been?
Our neighbour lent me a book. She is so kind.
Dracula.
I think she likes you.
I doubt that.
How is your investigation going?
It's going. Dracula?
Yes. It's forbidden reading at my boarding school. Did you know?
Well, well.
I can't wait to tell all my friends about this.
map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful.
Oh.
That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I... That's not the one I... That's not the... That's not... That's not the one I need. Here it is.
So it wasn't a map, that was a-
Constance Oak is in Epping Forest. That's the place indicated on George Hurst's map.
This is so romantic.
Let's try to find the place from the hand-drawn map. Here it is. Drat. I need to
Seriously?
hurry if I want to find out what's going on at the forest.
I couldn't even tell that those were
Father,
roads.
that boy Wiggins, does he come here very often?
He helps occasionally in some of my cases. Why do you ask?
I'd like to talk to him.
Talk to him?
Father, back at school there are only girls to talk to, and they are so boring. I'm sure Wiggins has lots of exciting stories to tell about his life in London. It would be so romantic.
Yeah.
Caitlin, you know that Wiggins hasn't had the most fortunate life.
That only makes him more interesting.
Oh, Kate.
I'll leave you alone now.
Kate wouldn't like it if I entered her room without her knowledge.
Good Epping Forest here.
Find him! You won't get far!
Not a good way
Let's
to start.
see how long you can stay alive! Oh, did that hurt?
I couldn't get the cover. It's like, what the hell?
Let's see how long you can stay alive!
Should just gone through the goddamn bushes.
Let's see how long you can stay alive! Where is he? Run, little rabbit! Run! Ah! You won't get far!
Bullshit.
Is that your blood in the snow?
Ah! I don't know how it passed through the rock and didn't hit me, but we'll take it.
Where is he?
This man was killed recently. The body is still warm. He was poor.
Find him, boys! Find him! Ah! You scabbering little rat! Here you are!
You're dead.
God damn it.
Today.
What the hell?
God, it's Lord Harrington's body. He was killed by a shot to the forehead. My health is deteriorating. I need to dress my wound.
Little hunting cabin. There might be some stuff we can use here.
I can hide here. This will help to dress my wound. The Quartermain Club. This must be Lord Marsh's cabin. Someone's coming, I better hide.
Breathe, Lord Marsh. It's almost over.
Who are you?
George Hurst from the 1st Lovett Scouts, here to deliver justice.
An old soldier. How ironic. Did we refuse you on our special education program?
It's true, I was refused. An old wounded soldier is useless to you, but he can still be dangerous.
We hunted a lot in these woods, but I didn't expect to become the prey. I have lived a grand life without any limits set by others. I will die a happy man, so you won't see me begging, you festering wretch.
Prepare to meet your maker.
Well. I'm going with... Yep, I'm confirming my moral choice here.
George, lower your rifle, please, for Tom's sake.
Holmes! My, an almost worthy opponent.
Tom? My Tom? If you've endangered my lad in any way, you will pay dearly.
I assure you that Tom is safe in London with a well-trusted friend. And now it's time to end this.
By all means.
George Hurst, your bloodlust ends today. You should have been apprehended weeks ago, before you killed Strobridge out of jealousy. Drop your gun. You may have wounded me, but I won't miss you.
If I ever had you in my aim, I wouldn't have merely wounded you.
Oh, the best detective in England.
Detective, take a look here.
Oh, shit.
This is how you became sick, Lord Marsh. The beheading of your victims who were suffering from tuberculosis was what infected you. Poetic justice. I was wrong.
The best detective in England.
Enough! You'll die here, Lord Marsh, and you'll die slowly.
Mr. Hurst, you've already served brutal justice to Lord Harrington and I hope Lord Collins and Dr. Fisher. Taking that into consideration, you may as well kill Lord Marsh and end the Quartermain Club completely. No loose ends.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm good with it. But that is also where we're going to end for tonight.
Yes! Well done, Watson!
Holmes, you're playing bowls? Indoors?
Not just any old bowls, Watson. Lawn bowling.
Seriously? With your injury?
Knowing Holmes, he's high as
Mrs.
a
Hudson
kite.
is going to murder you.
Well, that's it for now. Time to go. Would you care to join me?
You're incorrigible. And where are we going, Holmes?
I'm participating in the final stage of the annual tournament held by the London Archaeological Institute's bowling club. It's an official invitation. I'll just need to dress suitably and then we can leave.
Okay. Well, considering the fact that it doesn't really seem to save whatsoever anyways. Yep, we want to quit. But thank you all for joining us here this evening. We will be back tomorrow night. We will be continuing our playthrough of Yakuza Dead Souls. Till then, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening.